Your eyebrows. I tell you what, your eyebrows, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. What's going on, guys? My name is Avery, aka Romer the Roamer. In this video, I am gonna break down why it's important to pursue this certain type of book. That if you pursue this book, you're gonna do less work, you're gonna have more money in your bank account, less stress hormones in your body, and overall you're just gonna be way happier. So if you guys are interested in becoming more happy, wealthier in the book world, and just overall being like an alpha human being, just being smarter. I'm making you guys smarter by giving videos like this, because you guys are learning from mistakes that not only I have learned, but also from me observing the book community. Some strange shit's going on, and I notice people are doing things different ways. And I just want to share my advice for all the Amazon booksellers out there on how to build a profitable book business that doesn't kill you. Because some book businesses, they get pretty rough, pretty fast. Don't be one of those people. Okay, so 2 types of books you can pursue. You can pursue regular books. By the way, Release Your Brakes, fantastic read. It's on basically removing all the emotional baggage you have and pursuing your full potential. Turning off, you're driving around with the brakes on in your life, you know you could be making more money, you know you could get more women. Most of you guys are married. I think the average age on here is like 35 years old. You may be a better parent to your kids. This book's actually very good if you want to be a parent. First 7 years of your life, that's when self-esteem is built. So if you want your kids to have high self-esteem, so when you're in a retirement home, they actually make a lot of money, read books like that so you can train them. Next type of book. So we got regular books and then we have textbooks. This is a counterfeit textbook, but it's a textbook nonetheless. Don't sell counterfeit books. Go to stopcounterfeitbooks.com, and that is how you find out how to not sell counterfeit books. But textbooks, guys. Textbooks are good because they're more expensive, they sell faster, they're seasonal, which means they're predictable in what you should price them at. I have videos going over how to price textbooks, all that stuff. But in this video, I'm going to go over why it's important to pursue textbooks rather than regular books. Okay. I don't think I can come up with a better example than just breaking down these numbers. So for every 100,000 you sell in books, sounds great, right? You're at Thanksgiving with your family, they're asking, what do you do? How's your book business? Your uncle's probably had a few beers. How much did you sell? How many books have you sold this year? You tell them 100,000. You're all proud of it. There's a difference between selling $100,000 in textbooks and $100,000 in regular books. Big difference. Big difference. Inventory cost aside, you're gonna pay more for textbooks, most likely. Inventory cost aside, let's include inventory cost into this actually. I won't even toss that aside. Have to do a little bit more math, but let me break down this math for you guys. 100,000 in textbooks, your uncle's, next question is gonna be how much profit did you make? So if you're selling regular books and you sold 100,000, I had to think about this math before the video because it didn't even seem right. If your average sales price for a regular book is $10, which it is for a lot of bigger booksellers, that means you had to sell 10,000 books. And if you're a one-man show, or even if you took my advice, the best book business advice on YouTube, and you hired a team, you hired someone to list the books for you, you listed 10,000 books, that is a lot of work. You either paid someone a lot of money, which is fine, because time is money. You made more money by hiring someone, or you listed 10,000 books by yourself, which probably take you the whole year. So that being said, that's a lot of work, 10,000 books. And you got to do work to run this business. But let's look at let's pretend your ASP is 100. which isn't unheard of for people who are very niche textbooks. So if you're very niche textbooks, especially if you're an online arbitrage person, it's not unheard of at all to have an ASP of 100 plus. So if your ASP is $100, that means you had to pack 1,000 books, which are probably, it won't take you nearly as long to pack 1,000 books versus 10,000. So you had to sell 1,000 books. So keep that in mind first. Just the labor cost or your own time packing the books up. That's number one that you have to consider as a one-man army, because I've realized a lot of you guys are just in this to make some side money. Some of you guys are in this for the long haul, like me. You want to build a big book business. But a lot of you guys are just in this for the side money. That being said, your time is valuable. You don't want to waste your time doing stuff. You don't have to. So if your ASP is $100, that's only 1,000 books you get to pack. That's just the beginning, guys. So less work. The next thing is, let's look at the Amazon payout. What is the actual Amazon payout going to be for $100,000 in textbooks versus regular books? So let's assume that $10 ASP, Amazon payout's probably, after Amazon fees, let's say it's $4. Let's be generous and say it's $5. It's not, let's say it's $5. $5 payout after Amazon fees. You are looking at, what is that? Is that 50%? You're looking at 50 grand. 50 grand, okay? After buy costs are factored in, it's gonna be much lower, probably closer to 30 grand or even 25 grand. So let's say 30 grand to be safe. With the textbooks, and remember, you only had to pack up 1,000 of these. And I'll link a video below on how to get textbooks, a couple different techniques. If you guys are interested in how do you actually find textbooks, that video will be below. But with textbooks, the ASP is $100. Your Amazon payout's gonna be, for a $100 book, your Amazon payout's gonna be at least 80 bucks, right? Let's say it's 75 bucks. So 75%. So you're looking at, out of the $100,000, you're getting paid $75,000 for textbooks. That's money in your bank account. And then for regular books, you're looking at $30,000 in your bank account. That is a huge difference. So when you take these numbers, you have 75,000 versus 30,000. Who did more work? Who did more work? This person listed 10 times as many books. 10,000 books versus 1,000 books. And I'm saying listed. At an 80% sell-through rate, which is, for every 10 books you list, 8 books will sell, 2 won't, on average. So let's say the sell-through rate's 80%. That means you have to list even more books. So that's like at least, what, 12,000 books you gotta list? Because 80% of 12,000, whatever the math is, you gotta list way more than that. In textbooks, probably have to list 1,200. So guys, pursue textbook, especially if you're a one-man army, but even as you continue to scale, you will thank me. You will still be in business, because we're looking at the difference between 75,000 payout, 30,000 payout. I don't know. I said I would include the buy cost. Let's say the buy cost was 30,000. You're still 45,000. You still made 15,000 more dollars than the other person. Your buy cost was 30,000. Is that right? 30,000 buy cost? 30,000 for 1,000 books. That's not right. For ASP for an ASP of 100. Regardless, the buy cost is high, it's gonna make up for it because you're gonna have less work, way less work to do. If you guys like that video, hit that subscribe button. Much love. Got more videos coming in the future, packed with content. If you guys are interested in learning more about selling books on Amazon, check out my course, thebookbizblueprint.com. That'll also be below. Catch you next video. Peace out, guys.
sir, and welcome to the freaking well show. And party central to my well ones, a night of violated hell codes. Dope sells like the charge do, but selling's all about potential. And money speaks, then I'm the main act. I give a damn about the